Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, August the 1st. Oh my goodness, no, not August, September. September the 1st. My goodness, time does fly when you're doing crafts. Today, we're going to be, well, I, myself. Wait a minute, am I on mute? That's one of my biggest problems is my mute button. I'm going to be showing you how to make these I'm not sure what they're called. Lunch boxes? Uh, I don't think I've ever really known the name of them, but they look like lunch boxes to me. And these are my trial and errors. It may not look like there's anything wrong with them, but each one is slightly off, either by height or it doesn't cover all the way to the bottom. Either way, each one had its own issues, and until I perfected it, I was like, okay, they're done. So most likely these are going to be going to my little girl. But I'm going to show you that you can make it tiny. You can make it medium size. Now I'm going to make them a little larger. So you can put all your little treats in them for Halloween or whatever holiday that you want to use these for. My camera is slightly off. I can see that. Let me see if I can adjust it just a smidge. There you go. Can't see all my hands. I'm going to be decorating these as well, so you can use them for the upcoming holiday. And then you can actually use them for any other holiday afterwards. So let's get started. All right, let me put these to the side. What you will need, or at least for this today's project, put that over there. You're going to need a mat. You're going to need some white. And trust me, you're going to need a lot of it, considering that if you make mistakes like myself, you're going to need a lot. But if you're proficient the first time around, you probably won't. You'll need some orange, some black, and I just realized I have no brown. Here we go. Here's my brown. And my music is a little loud. It may not be loud for you guys, but it's definitely loud for me. Come back here. There we go. All right. So that's what we got going on here. And then the rest is going to be on a printout. So I'm also using normal printer paper, which is already inside my printer. So let's get to the designing portion of it. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. So this is what our end project is going to look like. So what I'm going to do is just going to move this over here, and you guys are probably seeing this. I'm like, that looks really complicated. I can assure you it is not. All right, let me get my handy dandy notebook because I don't remember all my measurements that I did last night. All right, first things first, we're going to start with a box. And the first box is going to be taking off the lock. One side is going to be 3 inches. The other side is going to be 250. All right, now we're going to put these, I'm going to try to keep this in between, let's see now. Yeah, I'm going to keep it right there. On this point in axis, because it's going to help me out. The grid line is going to be my biggest help. All right, now I'm going to do copy and paste. Put this to the side right here. And I'm going to elongate this. And we're going to elongate this to 430. Hopefully I did this right. 9. Niet. Bo. Which means no. 430. Not 4. There you go. All right. Don't worry if these are not lining up correctly. We're going to do that or adjust that. And that would be my husband taking my kids to the bus stop. All right, next we're going to grab myself a pentagon tool. I'm going to copy and paste this so I don't have to grab another one. Take it off the lock and elongate it. Now all we're doing is taking this piece off. Now we're going to multiply this a couple of times because we're going to need it for the side, for the bottom, and for the top. So let's slice this. And let's bring this down just a little bit. I just realized I'm too close to the top. I tend to do that a lot. Okay. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate this. Okay. So first things first, let's go and flip this 90-degree angle. There we go. And we're going to get this off the lock. Since this is 2.5, we're going to do the same thing for this side. 2.5. Now, if you find that this is too long for you, you can always cut it off, which I will be doing that here, but I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. There's no rush on this. And then I need a little bottom action here going on here. So let's see, my bottom is 3 inches. So I need to do the same, 3 inches. Now, for the lid, the going downward, I'm going to take that off the lock. I don't want it too long, so I'm going to do that 1.3. That's going to be fine. Did this move it at all? No, it didn't. And then I'm going to flip this and move this to the top. Now this bottom part needs to be equal to this, and this one is 4.3. And I'm going to take this off the lock, do 4.3. So that's equal to the bottom. That's great. That's perfect. However, our top portion, it's going to be 430 as well. Okay. I think I might have done that incorrectly. Let's see, did I do that right? I think I might have. Did I jot down the right number? No, I didn't. I think that might have been 3 inches. Yeah, I think it was 3 inches, not 4. I'm gonna have to correct that later. So far so good. Huh, my music stopped. Oh, that's right. My husband's taking the kids to school, so I don't have radio. It's fine. It happens. So for the most part, there's no music on this going on Twitch, and that's fine. Okay, so for this one is 430 by 2.5, so this needs to be also equal to the bottom. 430. Now this is a little too long and won't be able to close properly, so I'm going to have to shorten it by 2.30. So far, so good. We have what the basis of what we need. It's starting to look a lot like this. Okay. Now we need to do the top portion right here. That's probably what it was. That's what tripped me up, because this portion right here, I need to slice a little bit off of it, or should I say add a score line. So my score line, in order to figure out where it goes on here to make it look, to make it close properly, I'm gonna have to use this square right here. So let's see, let's turn this white so I can see what I'm doing. And that is going to be, take this off the lock, 1.7 by 0.35. That looks a lot smaller than before. Oh wait, I know why. That doesn't go there. That goes here. That that's the handle part. That's what I'm looking at here. So let me make sure I got this right. Is it? I think I just eyeballed that part. I think I did. There was a method to my madness, and unfortunately, my madness has gone away, and I can't remember how I was it like here. I think it was an inch. I was trying to keep everything even so I didn't have to mess it up for myself. All right, so the top and bottom is an inch. Okay, 90 degrees. And I'm just going to put my score line right there at the 1 inch mark. And if you're wondering whether or not it's lined up properly, move it to the back so you can see it. Ah, I grabbed the wrong one. Nope, I want the white one. Can I get the white? The white box. Where's my white box? There you are. Okay. There we go. So, here's where we get that odd little number. So this is going to be the handle portion of it. So what I'm going to do is take it off the lock, and my handle was 1.7 by 0.35. Did I do that right? Nope, I did not. 0.35. There we go. That's my handle portion. That's what I had right there. All right, let's get a little up close and personal to this because I kind of want to have a nice rounded edge. Okay. I'm just going to grab just a circle. And you've seen me do this a bunch of times. Move that closer. All right. Duplicate it. And let's just make sure that these are even properly. Is it? I think it's center vertically. Yes. And weld. Okay. Let's move back out. Now that's going to change the size of this. So I'm just going to change it back to my original, which was 1.7. Take that off the lock by 0.35. There we go. There we go. Now, to make sure that everything is lined up properly, highlight everything. And then go center horizontally. So far, so good. It's looking good. And I'm going to slice this through so I don't have to worry about it later. Slice, slice, move this back. Good. Now we need a closure for this. You know, the little prongs that stick out at the end of here. And as you can see, all I'm doing right now, just using nothing more than basic shapes in order to figure this out. And trust me, it took me a bit. It took me a bit to figure this out. All right, I'm going to figure out where my center is on that. Select and slice. And I don't need this. Now, in order to figure out where to place this, I made my circle. Let's see, take this off the lock. I made it 0.770 by 1.3. Yep. Now, in order to figure out where to place it, you see this line right here, the score line that I just made? I'm just going to have it butt up on that. And I'm just having it stick out relatively out, so when it goes through, I can it could, you know, catch on this little thing. But just to make sure that they're on the even side, I think I might have just put this a little too close. It's all trial and error. I'm most likely going to make a mistake on this. I'm sure I will. But this is all part of the learning process. Let's see. I want to have these all lined up at the bottom because it needs to line up with this line, this score line right here. So what I'm going to do is select this, and then weld. Okay, kind of looks like a little gremlin. Okay, I need to make sure that this and this line up perfectly. But before that, I want to make sure these guys are touching properly. Let me attach this first and then try to get this. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. Good. This and this. Centered, okay. This and this one I need to cut off a little bit. I don't need this much. I'd just say about there. Slice. There we go. Okay, this and this. Vertically? Yeah. And this one's horizontally. Okay. Everything's even Steven. But before I do anything else, let's get our score lines in. Because we're not welding anything until I get my circle in place. Alright, so let's do 90. And place it right here and stretch. Place it right here and stretch. This one can actually touch. But before I do that, I need to put in my score line. Put it right here. Uh-oh. That's right. I have to go from the bottom up rather than from the top bottom. Okay, this one doesn't really matter. Whoa. The score line does, but this doesn't. All right. I'm not welding anything yet because I'm missing one crucial piece right here, and that's the circle. All right. I'm going to cut this circle first. And take this off the lock and slice. Okay, don't need that. However, the bottom portion of this needs to be 2 inches. But I also need to figure out what my top portion is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, you see how the score line right here, it needs to go just a tad above it, just a little bit, not too much. That's how I'm going to measure it. And then I'm going to just have it go down to the bottom to 2 inches. Is it 2 inches? Let me see. This is 2.5 inches. 2.5, or is it this one? 2.5. Yeah. 2.5. Okay. Needs to go all the way in the bottom. That doesn't seem like 2.5 inches. Oh, because it's not. It's 3 inches. My bad. There we go. So, let me just do this one more time. And yep, it's all centered. It's all good. Now, if you know me, I always leave a small little gap. So if I have to fold and my scoring tool on my Cricut doesn't score properly, I could still see it. This is just my helper. You don't have to do that. If you have a great scoring tool on your Cricut, then you don't need this. But I do, unfortunately. Let me detach this because I don't want anything to happen. And I'm missing one. Well, let's see. Let's weld this and move this back. I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Let's take this off the lock. All right. So far, so good. Oh, need top, middle, bottom. Weld. And I no longer need the centerpiece. Did I just slice this? I think I might have sliced this somehow. Interesting. Here, here, and weld. Okay. Weirdness. Hey, it did it again. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. I'll include it. There. Move this back. All right, now I need to attach these two. And I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to find the little groove here and then move it all the way down. Just like so. Then I'm just going to attach this, and weld. And move this back. Now, I missed one. Oh, yep, I missed a little score line there, which is fine. I mean, I could still see the point to point from right here to right here. There you go. Now, I need a little slit, which I need to go back because I didn't do this right. Ah, there we go. I needed this to be whole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a small slit. Take this off the lock. And I'm going to make it about an inch. Let's see. Which one's taller? Weird. 1 inch. Nope, wrong way. 1 inch. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. Now that I know which way it's going. And I've just made a slit. It doesn't really matter the top, but I just want to make sure it's exactly an inch. I want to make sure there's enough room. I'm going to highlight everything. Wait. There we go. And put this in right in the center. Oh, that's right. It's counting this part as the center. What? I just deleted it somehow. All right, let's go back a little further. Because that was my mistake. I mean, I guess I can cut this off and reattach it, which I'm going to have to do, sadly. That was my mistake, you guys. You didn't do nothing. It was my mistake. And I realized that this is all the way to the end here. Here we go. Let me just take that off. Slice. Okay. All right. Let's do this properly. 1 inch. Actually, let's do the sliver first. Sliver. 1 inch. Okay. Make sure that this is in the center like that. Okay, let's reattach this. Attach. Apparently I had two of them there. Okay. Weld. And move this back. Alright. Still have a piece. Oh, guess I never really sliced that. Smart. SMRT. Smart. So smart. Okay, move this back. Back. There we go. It's all trial and error, everyone. It's trial and error, especially when you're trying to make a new box. And I can see that I'm off right here. We're going to correct that. Don't worry. All right. Got this, got this, got this, and then weld. Move this back. Now, I see that there is a small little sliver here. There's always a way to correct that. Okay. I'll go all the way down. And then click this, and then, oh, I see that it still has a little bit of a space there. There you go. This, and then slice. There we go. That took off all the little pieces. Back, back. And I'm still missing a score line right here in the middle. All right. Okay, let's attach all of these and then move this to the side and take rid of that. All right. If I'm worth my salt, that should have worked. If I'm worth my salt. But there's more to this. So as you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff here. So anything we do to the one, we're going to do to the other. So let's move out just like that. And we're going to duplicate this. Now I'm going to do the little belly band that goes around here. What I'm going to do is just going to grab myself a square. And I'm just going to go out just like that. I'm leaving quite a bit of a gap. Don't worry about it. A lot of this stuff is going to be deleted. Select this and wait. I need to detach because it's not going to allow me. So here and slice. Okay, don't need any of this top portion. Don't need any of this score line right here or this score line right here. The only score line that I'm interested in is this one right here. Okay, delete. Delete. And I'm not going to need the score line, but I need to move this down a little bit. Because of course I have to go from the bottom up. Grab myself another square. And I'm just going to follow along right here. You know what I forgot? Oh my gosh! I forgot. I don't have my text to speech up. I knew I was missing something. I just looked over and was like, why is it so quiet? I'm speech. Text to speech. It's like, my husband just came up. I should have been able to hear his text to speech. All right. Text to speech, you guys. Go ahead and... That was my bad. That is one of the things that I forgot. And I think I have my radio back on because my husband just came back. There we go. All right. Go ahead, Devlin. There we go. Hi, Phoenix. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore you. Well, I know I have no music, Devlin. You took it when you went to take the kids. It's super low. Let's see. How's that? Is that better for you? Can you hear me now? Sorry, Phoenix. I forgot my text to speech. That was my bad. All right. I'm going to line all this up. Your theory. Ooh, a lunch pot. Okay, this is what you said. This is what Phoenix said, and I missed the whole conversation. It says, "Oh, a lunch pot. She still hasn't noticed me. Feels bad, man." No, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm just really bad at looking at my text. That's why I have text to speech, and unfortunately, I forgot to put it on, like a bad person that I am. I'm so sorry. I really don't mean to ignore you. I'm just notoriously bad for not looking at my text. All right, let's see what else you said. Phoenix, speaking of crickets, no, no one. Come on. That has to be comedic gold. Pumpkin spice or apple cider. Since it's the season and all, apple cider you can get any time of the year. I feel so pumpkin spice seems like more of a treat. I love my pumpkin spice, Phoenix. Oh my goodness, I love it. My husband, however, is notorious for the apple cider of any kind. It could be from a beer format to like hot piping or cold freezing apple cider. Pumpkin spice for me all the way. And then there's my husband saying, "Hello. Oh, hi. Someone else is here." I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, continuing on. What ban? I didn't realize you were banned. Did I ban you somehow? Okay, I'm just gonna grab a little square here, line it up to here and here. Take this off of detach, of course, and then slice these two. Cause I need to be a freak about my my little band. Oh no! Come back here. Can I has it? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm sorry, Devlin. I really am. You guys are so notoriously nice to me. Okay, this is our belly band. This is what's going to be going on our box. Now, I'm going to cut this one more time to give me this little orange. Oh, you were mean, Devlin. The box is Prego. Yes. Yes, it is. I don't see how the box could be possibly Prego, but sure, we'll go with that. Okay, I need to take this off. All right. I'm just trying to get a nice little band here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. You're right, Phoenix. Depending on how much I stuff into it, it would be pretty Prego. All right. I need to slice this, and I can't do that because this needs to be detached. Really? Really? You're gonna go there? I'm gonna ban you, Devlin, seriously, I'm gonna ban you. All right, this is my belly band for my Prego box, as you guys say. That's fine. Okay, I did this a little too. Hey, that's not nice, Devlin. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are on it today. Okay, for some strange reason, this is off. You guys are notoriously awful. All right, maybe I should have taken speech to chat off. You guys are being bad over here. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to add pattern to this paper. I'm going to use my own pattern paper that I have made, which you can get at Unique Designs by store at uniquedesignsbymonica.com. I'm going to click it right here, but since, all right, there we go. Hurrah. Yes, it means it's real, Devlin. All right, I just need to go to print, go to color, go to pattern. And that's going to bring up all the patterns that I have created. Let's see, I want this pattern right here. Now, this is nice and all, the smallness that I get, but I want to make it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to make it as big as I can. Ooh, that's a little too big. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ah, Phoenix. Ah, Devlin. I'm going to ban you forever. All right. I'm going to put some pumpkin spice and everything nice on this. Okay. So, I'm basically done with this. This is what I'm going to be cutting out. I'm going to duplicate it. You guys are going to get a forever ban if you keep going. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to be doing myself a nice little spiky scallop circle here. And the way I figured it out is I grab myself a circle. Ooh, what was that? Oh, you subscribed to me. Thank you, Devlin. Even though we live in the same house. Thank you. Okay. I Yeah, you probably will. Mm. All right. I deleted that for some strange reason. Come back here. All right. I'm making myself a small little oval, copying and paste. I'm going to do this about 10 times. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I may not need all of them. I'm going to select all of them and then go to center. That brings them all together. They're all overlapping. So I'm going to get the first one and then slightly bend it. Go right over here and slightly bend it. Now, I don't want to go directly on the top because I'm going to get the wrong layer. I already know this. So I'm just selecting it from the bar over here and then doing my thing, just slightly bending it. And that's true. Get back to work. All right, you two go back to work. Go on, shoo, shoo. Thank you, Phoenix. Miss you all too, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you, Devlin, for stopping on by too. I know you guys have to all get back to work. All right. as you can see, I have a couple that I didn't use. That's fine. It's not going to make any difference because I'm going to weld all of them and you're not going to even notice. See? And this is when you can actually make them as big and as small as you want. I know. I know, Devlin. I know that you're still here, even though you're working. I love you for that. Shush, I'm trying to do my thing here. All right. All I did was duplicate it, put it right on top of each other, and now I'm going to center this. Good. But I am not done. I need one more circle. Of course, it just never ends. All right. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to eyeball this because I don't want the little points to show, so I'm just going to try to cover them up as best to my ability. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. All right. And I can totally tell this is not centered properly, so I'm just going to do that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, for the final piece, I'm going to make myself a tiny little pumpkin. Just a itty bitty little one. I'm just going to elongate it a little bit, duplicate it, duplicate it. Okay. This one I'm going to put inward just a little bit, inward just a little bit. And let's finagle this to make it look the way I want. I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to make sure that everything is centered at the bottom. Good. I'm going to weld. And then now I'm going to just color all of these the same color, which is going to be a nice little pumpkin color. And bring it to the top. Alright. Man, my allergies are kicking my butt. But I'm not done. I'm not done. Of course, I'm never done. And I need to get myself a little pentagon tool. Now, you can use this box over and over again. You don't have to use any of the Billy Bands. You can do whatever you want with it. I was just trying to show you the best possible way, or the many possible ways you can actually use it. All right, let me flip this, flip it, and then turn it brown. Okay, I'm going to make it nice and tiny and elongate it, and then move it to the back. There, got myself a little pumpkin, but I'm going to make it even littler so it could fit. Can I group this? Yes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Looks beautiful. It's lovely. I just have to make sure that this is going to fit on here, and it doesn't. It's too big. So it's going to become even littler. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I will touch the very top. So this is going to touch the top and go from the bottom. That's as big as it's going to get. Does it look exactly the same as this? Yeah, pretty much. All right. Since I don't need two. All right. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to use this one. All right, let me ungroup everything because I don't want this to be cut as one. All right. Let's see what make it says. All right, good. It's telling me that I'm going to print first. I'm going to turn on my printer here. Let's see. This can go right here, honestly. And I have a black, tiny brown. This does not look optimal. Seriously, Cricut, really? How's this optimal? There we go. Okay, I'm going to start from the top here. And I'm going to click continue. It's telling me to print. Now I am using printer paper because it's more flexible than cardstock. And I don't want to struggle with my folds when it comes to my my box. All right, it's doing its thing. It's printing. Okay. Now it's telling me, hey, you need to go to the mat. I'm like, all right, let me go over here. All right. So this is what my pattern paper looks like. I want to make sure that this is going to be on correctly. So far, so good. It's funny. Friends come on, they talk up a storm, and then they leave. Then I told I'm like, got all discombobulated there for just a second. Okay. Okay. All right. It is telling me I need my score first. Because I do have a bit of a scoring line there. And then it's actually going to cut. I'm going to get myself some pumpkin spice tea. Okay, it's checking the light. Or it's not checking the light, it's checking my lines. I will say this. Despite all Cricut's many flaws, I do like their machine's cutting power. And I like the fact that it has 2 prongs on the side, so it's a lot easier to guide. And it has a little cup area here for all my stuff. So the machine itself, you know, spot on. Load blade. Okay. The software, however, it's a little less to be desired from what my personal tastes. Because I would like a little bit more control where my lines go. Don't come off, don't come off. My mat is not that sticky. Don't come off, don't come off. Please don't come off. All it takes is one good pull and it'll come right off. All right. Here's my pattern paper. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. Take that off. All right, who's next on my chopping block? Oh, white. Alrighty. All right. I know I don't have a lot of grip on this. That's why I have my handy dandy blue painter's tape. Okay, right here. Right here. I know it's not very professional of me. Doesn't look very professional. But I'm going to work with what I got. All right. Put that in. And this is going to be heavily scored. Put my scoring tool. And then press cut. If you guys notice there's something different about my table, I just recently got contact paper and put it all over my papers, my table, so it looks so nice. Looks like a brand new table. All right, it's asking me to cut. All right, cutting away. So far, so good. It's looked like it's doing what it's supposed to. Oh, see, it caught there. Oh, no. But the good thing it's at the bottom, so it's not going to be noticeable. All right. Good, good. Looks great. All right. It's going to be a pretty big box. Look at the size of this guy. Woohoo! Oh, I see it didn't cut all the way here, which is fine. I already saw this. But it's fine because it's all the way at the bottom. No one's going to see that little mishap there. I'm going to put you to the side. I'm going to carefully take you off because I want to use you again. Put you here. Yeah. Yeah. And here. I'm only going to have these two in the middle. And that comes right off. More paper of the same. This box would look great in red. And I was just already thinking how nice it would look as a little Santa Claus one with a little belt on the around in the middle. Okay. Good, good. All right, I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Take this off. Okay, that has words in it, and it's not supposed to. Oh, okay. I guess it was just a small little blurb. Grab myself some tea. Oh, that's some good squishy. All right. We're at 100%. I mean, I could probably should be, whatchamacallit. Come on off. There you go. Scoring this, but it's fine. I wanted to do it to the end. All right. This is done, and I need to cut. But I guess I can start now. See, the only bad part of this is that my scoring tool there it is. There's a way that the paper wants to bend. And it's best to just follow it rather than trying to force it to do it what you want it to do. Now, on some occasions, it's best that you fold it the way you want to. I will bend it real good, Devlin. Okay, here's the second one. And very much like the first, it got caught right here. There we go. There we go. Let me just snip that off right there. All right, taking care of this, taking care of this. What else I got? I got black. Black is my new favorite color because it looks really good with everything. Especially in the winter. Black in winter always work well. Hides all the unsightly fat that you accumulate during the winter. All right. Here we go. That should be great. All right. No whammies on this one. Okay, and I don't need any score whatsoever, so it's going to be cut. All right. For the top portion here, this is going to be bending forward, not back. However, considering that this is going to give me some issue. Yep, it's definitely going to give me some issue. There we go. I'm going to have to bend it back and then bend it forward. There we go. All right. What do I got? Good. What's next on the docket? It looks like it's the tiny little brown for the little pumpkin. Okay, good. Here's my tiny little brown, and it looks like it's one of my textured pattern cardstock. It also has a white cord, white core. So hopefully that's not going to show too much. Let me put that down here. And then this one up here. Okay. And I don't need any scoring tools for that either, so I'm just going to cut straight away. I'm going to just do all the folding. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Like I said, it's a tiny little piece. Itty bitty. I'm going to try not to lose that. Do. Okay. Good. Great. What's next? My pumpkin. Nice little pumpkin-y color. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm loving that it's fall. I am loving that it's fall. Goodbye, summer. Goodbye, heat. Goodbye, all the things that have to do with summer heat. Like bugs. Ugh. I'm just going to be so grateful when there's no more bugs. Because they grow them big out here in Tennessee. Huge. Like butterflies are this big. This big. The wingspans alone. And I got to tell you. Oh no. Did I have a score line on that? Oh no. Yes, I did. I'm a goob. It's fine. Shh. Quiet, Devlin. Nobody needs to know that fall is September 22nd. It's fall now, darn it. I know it starts later, but right now I'm like, nope. Fall is over. I mean, summer's over. It is officially fall. Okay. Let's try this again. And this is why I have to be very mindful and read. It's telling me, hey, you need to put this score thingy in first. All right, I'm scoring. Okay, great job. Awesome, excellent. Okay, cut it. Good. I see you wanting to pull up. No, don't pull up. There's no need for you to pull up. Okay. There's me pumpkin. There's my scallop. I just think, oh, did I lose my circle? Ugh, let me put that over here. All right. That's it, boys and girls. There's nothing else. It's finished. Okay. If I did it correctly. That's a very big if. If I did this correctly, we should have a box. That's a very big if on my part. All right, first things first, let's get to scoring this. It is so stinking hard to see the line. There we go. Okay. Take your time with this. It's crucial that your lines, match up. You don't want to rush this in any way. Unless you're doing this for a deadline, then you can rush just a little bit. But even still, just take your time with it. Okay, there we go. And this one needs to go forward. All right, good, great. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these. I'm going to grab myself my Aleene's tacky glue. Now you can use double-sided tape if you want, but I want this to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And with double-sided tape, it never really dries. Okay. Hopefully I did this right. And it's a big old hope. Okay. Let's make sure. Aha. Move this up a little. Okay. Now, I'm not going to attach it yet because I want to make sure that this is attached properly. And I'm going the wrong way. Okay. All right. Oh, did I hit my mute button? No. I'm very notorious to do that. I'm notorious to do a lot of things, apparently. All right. I'm going to put some glue along this strip. All right. Okay. I'm going to start with this end here. And the good thing is it has glue on it, so it gives me wiggle room. Come on now. All the way down. All the way down. Just a little bit more. Oh, looks like my wiggle room just ran out. All right, fine. I'll start with this end then. Well, nuts. It's a good thing it's not double-sided tape, otherwise it would be sticking in a heartbeat. There we go. And I didn't follow the line at all. Smart. SMRT. Smart. Okay, there's my line. Let's try this again. There we go. Somehow I'm a little off, and that's probably because of here. But it's fine. As long as it reaches to the other side, it's cool. Alright, next. Don't want to lose any of these pieces. I'm keeping a close eye on them. Alright. Okay. Where's the little, there it is. Okay. Ooh, I got a little bit of blue painter's tape on here. Alright. Could have gone a little further in. Okay. Okay. You lined up properly? You are now. If I don't keep pulling on it, that is. All right. Hopefully this is going to come out the way I want it. Just like that. All right. And all I'm doing is just putting a bit of glue right on the edge here. Okay. Alrighty. Now it looks like I have a little bit of excess, which is fine. Okay, good. I'm just going to let that dry for just a little bit, and while that's drying, I'm going to assemble this right here. And I'm going to need some pop tops for this, and I just realized I don't have them out. Okay. Now that looks pretty good. And for this, I really want a pop dot for that. Let's see, do I got one? Do I have a pop dot? Where on earth did I put it? Well, no matter. I can always use double-sided tape and then just roll it up. So what I'm going to do is just going to take this off of the tape. Okay. Okay, I'm going to roll it up into a little ball. Now give me the little lift that I'm looking for. Just like that. It's not a big lift. It's just a little one. Alright. And I need to put a little bit of glue right there. Okay. I'm just going to put that right there. It's going to stick right out. There is my little pumpkin. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, and I also forgot my circle. Okay. There you go. All I gotta do is just put a little glue on the back. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, I'm going to set this to the side. This should be dry by now. Alright, now I'm going to just fold this again. This one a little bit more vigorously, like since it's already been folded once, all I'm doing is just really creasing those. Okay, just like that. Alrighty. Good, good. Okay, last but not least. And I see that this is not sticking properly all the way down, so I'm just going to put some glue right underneath. Fold that over and put some glue right on the top. Okay. If I did this correctly, it should fold like this. Okay. It should be flat. I don't need to be using my scoring tool whatsoever because I've already scored it. However, this is pulling up a little. So I'm just moving that inward. All right. Make sure that's going down a bit. And there's my box. All right. Let's see if I did this properly. Yes, I did. It's always amazement to me. It's like, yes, I did it properly. All right. I'm going to glue here, glue over here, and glue only up here. Like I said, don't want this going anywhere. It's going nowhere. All right, turning this upside down. Making sure everything is tapping correctly. All right, moment of truth. Line these two up just like that. And push it down ever so gently. And it needs to go through these little holes. All right, that's one. That's two. I think I might have needed to make this a little higher, but again, it's trial and error. But overall, not too shabby. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's a little tight. Maybe I needed to make it at least like 1.7 rather than 1 inch. It closes properly. There we go. Did I just need some finagling on this? Is that all I needed? There we go. Yeah, I just needed to make this side a little larger because now it's dipping in a little too much, but it's not bad. Again, it's a little bit of finagling, trying to get it to work properly. Let's see. Which one's my better side? This one's my better side. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bit of glue. Is this a fail? Yeah, not really. It's not really a fail. It just needs a little bit more fine tuning to get it to the way you want. And that's the experiment for this. It's trial and error until it's perfect. Okay. And there you go. It's officially done. The little lunchbox. It's a big lunchbox. Yeah, and for this one, I think I went a little higher on the circle part, and that's what I should have done. But again, just keep trying, make sure it actually works, and pretty soon you'll have something equally, if not better than this. Thank you so much for stopping on by. How long have I gone on here? For about an hour, yeah. Hopefully you guys like what you see. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, so if you don't want to miss anything out, go onto my YouTube at uniquedesignsbymonica.com. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below or whisper me here on Twitch. Thank you so much for stopping on by. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye.